Jets pull out a huge win against the Bills. I mean, really, if you think about the stat line here, it wasn't a great day for Josh Allen. 18 for 34, 205, 2 interceptions. Not a great day in the air. Of course, he made some plays on his feet. 9 carries, 86 yards, 2 touchdowns. But, usually you expect at least 1 or 2 touchdowns in the air to accompany that. That's what's the X factor for them generally, is that you have to stop him from throwing because he's a pretty accurate passer. And that's hard enough as it is, but he also has that element where he can score. He can run and score from anywhere on the field. Yeah. He's big, he's fast, he's athletic, and he's crafty. He's crafty with how he runs. He's not just a sprint in the line guy. He sets guys up with pump fakes when he's running. He's clearly past the line of scrimmage. Pump fakes like he's going to throw, and the guy just goes jumping in the air, and he just keeps strolling on down the field. Yeah. I mean, that's what he does. That's what makes him so difficult.
Obviously, likes to hurdle people. I mean, he's an athletic cat.
He's an athlete. I mean, point blank.
I mean, the fucker's probably 250, but he's pretty nimble.
Oh yeah. So that was a tall order for the Jets, but the Jets have been getting it done. Don't ask me how, because if you look at their stat line, I mean, the quarterback, the motherfucker is not it. The motherfucker is just barely getting it done for him. 18 for 25, 154 for Zach Wilson, 1 touchdown. But really, their running game, I mean, it's paying off. They have a plethora of talent at running back. They ran 34 times, 174 yards, 1 touchdown, 5.1 to carry. I mean, and then their defense, I mean, Sauce Gardner got another pick this game.
Probably going to be Rookie of the Year.
The kid is balling out. He could be looking at that Defensive Rookie of the Year for sure. He could be looking at Rookie of the Year, honestly, if he keeps playing the way he is. But, they made a huge play at the end of the game. They made a huge play, got the win. They're 6-3. I mean, it's pretty good time for them. Now, we do have a play here that I want to take a look at. Let me see. We got a little bit of all 22 cam here. Let me pull it up. Just one play from that game where you kind of see how they were able to handle the Bills in the run game. And I think I like looking at this stuff because it really does kind of give you a little bit of a peek here. This is just look really at their interior. They're running this is like a tight end. They're bringing the power. No, this is a counter. Look at
tight end instead of the tackle. Yep.
This is pretty. This backside covered up right there by our center, covers his backside up. That's big. Your tackle gives presence, and then he seals off the backside. The tight end running across formation, guard pulling. The guard is pulling for the edge man on the line of scrimmage. So right here, your tackle is going to give this defensive end out here a little fake, like he's going to block him. That's going to make this guy get up the field. That's what you want. And then he goes up to the backer because you want this guy to kick out this defensive end. You want this guy to fit up inside for any of the inside backers who come off this. And then you have your tackle creating a wall right here with any outside backer or safety that comes down, and it opens up. And let's see here. Boom, boom. And I mean, really, the defense actually played this pretty well. Look, you see these guys here. They're doing what they're supposed to do.
Yeah, there's a free hitter in the hole.
There's still a free hitter in the hole. So you've got this guy, you've got this guy. Now, generally, I would say, again, like this guy is supposed to be pulling because he's replacing the guard in a normal power play. And the guard is always pulling for the Mike backer because you want this to be the one-on-one matchup. So this guy is, I would assume he's actually wrong here. But, the running back actually makes it right by how he reacts. You know what I mean? He just says, yeah. Because, this linebacker here, he's actually his mistake is he's not hitting the hole to hit him now. Because he's trying to play, to keep him inside. That is kind of what he wants. He wants this guy to he wants a running back to have to cut up in here, which that is actually what you want on the offense too. but he's betting that they've got more men to come through. He should actually be trying to make that play right there because he doesn't, and he lets him. He overshoots it. You got a guy who's free who actually he ain't athletic enough
play with
to
his ass
stop on the
closed.
time. Yeah!
You on the wrong team, boss.
For real. And that's a huge play from the 1 yard from backed up, not from the one, but like from the 8-yard line here.
Yeah.
They're backed up, and that's good. That's what you want. That's another. Hell, they run this.
Well, let's do it again.
Did they just run the same play again?
Yeah, they just ran it again.
Yes, they did run it again. Wow.
If this shit's working.
And now look, that's perfect. He fakes up this guy, goes up here. That's called sifting. He sifts through. He fakes to him and sifts up to this backer. They clearly are in a different package because they don't have 8 or 9 in the box in here because there's nobody else flowing. Oh, nope, there he is. He's late. And now he's caught up in the bullshit. Yep, that's what you like. Caught up in the bullshit.
Got him.
Another great run. I mean, this is good stuff. Don't tell me they ran it again. They didn't run it again, did they? Yeah, they did it again, huh? Let's see.
Yep.
Yeah, they did it again. Oh, or is this the same play we just saw? No, it's a different play.
3 times. 3 times.
Whoa, that's what we like to see. I mean, that might be holding real talk, but that's what we like to see.
I mean,
that's what we like to see.
Counter is usually an A gap to A gap run.
It is an A gap run. Anytime you see pullers, that's kind of a decoy. They're kind of pushing things out to kind of open up the box, but they're still running up the A gap.
And here he goes up the backside A. Pause. But it's there's a pretty big gap there. And hell, is that Michael Carter? Anyway, doesn't matter who it is. They got a 3-headed running back next year. When Breece Hall's back, they're going to be pretty stacked.
Oh, yeah. They're doing it again. This reminds me of when we played against Denver back in, I think, 2010, and we had they actually ran a outside zone off of it. Okay. That's crap. That's good. That's good play calling.
Yeah.
That's good play calling.
Give them the same
look. Same blocks. They ran the same. This is what, and at this point, because they ran it well, those first 2 times, when these defenders see these guys pull, when they see him pull and the tight end, they all go immediately. Let's see if that's what happens. Or wait, I'm sorry. Let me go back. Let me see if that's what happens. Because, they got stuck. They got stuck in no man's land. They didn't know what to do, kind of. And now you only got one guy who can respond to it, and he has to run through a bunch of shit. He was stumbling around the whole time. He's shit.
Just imagine him being 6 inches further to the left here. He can make that play. He doesn't get caught in the trash, and he makes that play for a 2 or 3 yard gain instead of a first down there. So that
and
the three prior plays affected him. Just like a good pitcher in baseball, where I look, you can't tell, is it a fastball? Is it a sinker? Is it a curveball?
Yep.
Like the fucking delivery looks the same until the ball's out.
Until it's not. Yeah, until it looks the same until exactly. And that's by design, like you said. Like they're telling him, okay, we're going to run we have that same play, but we're going to run an outside zone off it. They're going to have to work their way through to get to you because they're going to be thinking, oh, it's another power. They've been getting hammered with it. And that's what happens. The only guy that can make the play, everybody's kind of delayed reaction to it. It causes him to just kind of get caught in the wash. You can't get anything.
All you need. Because if you just line up and run that play in a vacuum, 9 times out of 10, that linebacker just runs out to the fucking sidelines waiting there for the guy.
Oh, yeah. And
but since he had this to think about, just that slight hesitation is all you need.
Mm-hmm. And now, this is such good play calling because now the defense doesn't know what the fuck to do. They run a trap. This is a trap. No, it's not a trap. It's power. It's power. They just ran power, regular old power. They don't know what to do. They're completely discombobulated, and everything's open. Look at this. Everything is open. It's only one guy who can get to him with first contact, and that's 10 yards down the field. Yeah. This is that's damn good play calling. Like that's good good design. You've got them so flustered. Look at this. He's just like, running up, power. And this guy was just stuck in the middle of the field. They couldn't even move. That's good game planning. So with all those things being considered, I mean, it makes sense that they were able to stay in this game long enough to steal it. And that's what they did. They stole it from the Bills. I mean, the Bills only scored what, 17 points? They couldn't even really get their shit going. And that is, again, we've said it before on this show. When you are a team that doesn't have necessarily the matchups to man for man take on another team offensively, and you're looking like you may, it may be, you're overmatched a little bit. There's only one way to give yourself a chance. You shorten the game by running the ball. If you can run the ball effectively, then you give yourself a chance because you limit their ability to be on the field and you keep the game close. And that's what they did. They have good running backs and they ran a good game plan. So, I was surprised, but now looking at runs like that, where that's one drive, they just they just outmaneuvered Buffalo consistently. And that's kind of that's the nuance of, how a team like this can execute and match themselves up well against a top tier team.